The under is 3.051, 66.7% in the last 46 Rockies home games. The total for Sunday night's matchup with the Dodgers is set at 11. Photo by USA Today Sports. The under is 3.051, 66.7% in the last 46 Rockies home games. The total for Sunday night's matchup with the Dodgers is set at 11. Photo by USA Today Sports. Through no fault of his own, Max Scherzer is still looking for his first win of the season as the Nationals visit the Mets, and will the Rocky Mountain low trend strike again on Sunday night? We break down the odds for those and all of Sunday's matchups and give our best bets in MLB Daily Line Drive. Double play picks: Washington Nationals at New York Mets 115, 6.5. It's a little surprising to see the Mets at the top of the National League East standings with the Nationals near the bottom. But they've been able to hit early in the season, which is finally supporting that outstanding pitching. But the most outstanding pitcher in today's matchup is the Nats' Max Scherzer, and you can bet Mad Max is going to show up for this one. The Nationals are 0-2 in Scherzer's starts despite a 2.13 ERA, a 1.03 WHIP and 21 strikeouts in 12.2 innings pitched. One of those starts came against the Mets, where he pitched 7.2 innings allowing just 2 runs on 2 hits and punching out 12. Scherzer loves playing the Mets. He owns a 2.43 ERA with a 0.86 WHIP and 160 kiloseconds in 18 career games against them. And at Citi Field, those numbers lower to 1.98 and 0.81 with 95 kiloseconds. New York counters with Zach Wheeler, who the Nationals got for 4 runs on 6 hits in 5 innings earlier in the season. While this is good value for a Scherzer start, you still can't trust the Nationals' bullpen. So, look at an earlier result and take the Nationals to have a lead heading into the 6th. Pick Nationals to lead after 5th inning, 115. Boy, did these guys unnecessarily make us sweat this one out last night with 3 runs scored late. But, hey, the Rocky Mountain Low made its return. And you know what, we like it to happen again tonight. So, for those that don't know, the Rocky Mountain Low trend refers to the under cashing in the thin air at Coors Field. It is now 3.051, 66.7% in the Rockies' last 46 home games dating back to last season. Now, this was in large part due to the young Rockies pitching taking a big step forward and looking comfortable on their home field. But tonight, as was the case last night, is about their opponent. And tonight, that's Julio Urias. This feels like it could be a breakout year for the Dodgers' young lefty. Still only 22 years old, Urias has been at points touted as the best pitching prospect in baseball and got his 2019 campaign off to a strong start, throwing 5 innings of shutout ball against the Giants, allowing just 3 hits and striking out 7. Simply put, the kid can pitch. Meanwhile, the Rockies still haven't found their hitting shoes, ranking 25th in runs scored and batting average and 27th in ups. Mix in 2 solid bullpens and a high number and you have the recipe for another game to go below the number. Pick under 11. Yesterday's picks, 1-1 season to date, 9-11. Want even more free MLB picks? CWHO Our Covers experts are on today. Streaking and slumping starters. Streaking: Jose Berrios, Minnesota Twins, 1-0, 1.84 ERA, $200. Berrios has been nearly unhittable in his first 2 this season. On top of the impressive ERA, Berrios has a crazy good 0.68 WHIP while limiting opponents to .189 on-base percentage. Berrios will face his biggest challenge of the season Sunday when he visits Bryce Harper and the Phillies. The Twins are currently 105 road dogs with a total of 8.5. Slumping: Adam Wainwright, Street. Louis Cardinals, 0-1, 9.00 ERA, $108. Wainwright was probably hoping to get his 2019 campaign off to a better start after making just 8 starts in 2018. However, he was touched up for 4 runs on 4 hits and 4 walks in his season opener against the Pirates. Wainwright has an interesting matchup as the Cardinals host the Padres Sunday. St. Louis is currently a -120 home favorite with a total sitting at 8.5. 3 strikes. These birds don't get the worm. The Toronto Blue Jays finally didn't cash in under first 5 innings total last time out, but don't think that's a sign of things to come. The Jays are still hitting just .083 the first time through the order. They send Marcus Stroman to the hill to try and avoid the sweep Sunday. Stroman has a 1.64 ERA through 2 starts. Cleveland counters with Mike Clevinger, who is coming off an impressive outing, limiting the White Sox to 1 hit and no runs while striking out 12 in 7 innings. There's no reason to think the trend doesn't bounce back. Not liking the Steel City. It has been a rough start to the year for the Reds, notching just 1 win in their first 8 tries, and they'll be more than happy to get out of Pittsburgh after they close out their 4-game set with the Pirates Sunday. The Reds have dropped the first 3 games of this series and are now just 3-14 in their last 17 contests at PNC Park. Today, they hand the ball to Anthony DeSclafani to try and end that skid. DeSclafani has pitched well at PNC with a 3.18 ERA in 4 starts there. The Pirates counter with Chris Archer, who is coming off a strong start against the Cardinals. Pittsburgh is currently a -135 fave with a total of 7.5. Under-ump avid total bettors have probably been on Dan Bellino for a while now, but for those of you who don't know, games where Bellino is calling balls and strikes have gone under at a profitable rate. In fact, the under is 3.718.7 in Bellino's last 62 games behind home plate. That's a cash rate of 67.3%. The over has hit in his first 2 games this season, but he still has his moderately high strike rate of nearly 64% and has only seen an average of 9.5 runs scored in those games. He'll be calling in strikes for this afternoon's game in Los Angeles between the Rangers and Angels. The total is currently 8.5. Sunday's top consensus: think you can make better MLB bets. Prove it, and win prizes in one of our free contests.